Happy Wednesday. It's a glorious Wednesday. It's nice and sunny and blazingly hot here in Austin, Texas. I think we're still under the heat dome. Some people call it summer. I will say that the heat is a little bit more warmer than normal, but Texas gets hot and gets kind of warm and hot and warm and hot during summer. Sometimes it's in the low 90s, high 90s, and sometimes we just get 100-degree weather. Perfectly normal for Texas. It's almost as hot as this story is, and I don't know if we're ever going to find whose cocaine it was at the White House, but I think people are guessing that it might be Hunter's Biden's, but we don't know. We'll probably never know. This is the CBS News. Substance found in the White House confirmed to be cocaine by Melissa Gwynn and Nicole Sagana. Updated on July 5th. So let's see here. Washington substance testing confirmed that the powdery substance discovered by the Secret Service at the White House on Sunday was cocaine. Law enforcement officials said Wednesday, as the questions lingered about how the drug got into the building. I mean, do you think this is the first time coke was at the White House? The discovery of the substance caused a brief shutdown of the White House after it was found by Secret Service officers in a common storage area on the ground floor of the West Wing, which houses the Oval Office and offices of some of the president's top aide and support staff. It was found in a zip-closed bag near the entrance where visitors taking tours are directed to leave their phones, the officials said. Up here, let me get taking tours. Here, let me leave my phone. Oh, yeah, I forgot my Coke was there. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said that President Biden has been briefed on the incident and noted that the area where the cocaine was discovered is a heavily traveled by visitors. When it comes to visitors in the West Wing, they have come for many reasons. Obviously, we do have the West Wing tours that occur here on campus. Adding tours took place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Secret Service is not ruling out any White House personnel, guests, or visitors at this point. One leading theory is that the bag was brought in by the individual on the White House tour of the West Wing, according to a senior law enforcement officials briefed on the matter. That's right, briefed on the matter. Let's see here. White House staffers frequently give guests tours of the West Wing, often at night and over the weekend. Guests must pass through security before entering the White House complex and are then asked to leave phones in the small cubies. Cubies? That's weird. It's an interesting word. An initial test of the substance conducted by the District of Columbia Fire Department soon after it was found indicated it was cocaine, and the additional tests took place Tuesday night. In a recording on the radio message from DC Fire Hazmat personnel who responded to the scene Sunday night, the first responder can be heard saying that the substance tested positive for cocaine hydrochloride. The message was posted on the website by Open Megahertz, which records and archives radio dispatches by the police, fire, and EMS agencies. The Secret Service is leading a full review on how the substance got into the West Wing, law enforcement officials says, including examining cameras and entrance logs to determine who had access to the space. Officials caution that this will be a challenging investigation, and while there are some cameras in the West Wing, it's unclear if anyone was captured on those cameras with a bag of cocaine. Unlike some federal entities, the Secret Service does not have a drug-sniffing dogs, and if an officer encountered a powder or substance on the White House ground or the surrounding areas, They routinely request the assistance of the DC Fire and EMS. The discovery of the unknown item prompted a precautionary closure of the White House. Secret Service spokesman Anthony Gilami acknowledged in a statement Tuesday. Gilami said that the DC Fire was called to evacuate or evaluate the substance and to determine that it was non-hazardous. Cocaine is hazardous, to be honest, but it's not like anthrax. Mr. Biden was not at the White House over the weekend. He and the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, and members of their family departed for Camp David on Friday. They returned to the White House on Tuesday for an event of the National Educational Association and the 4th of July festivities. I mean, as much as I want to joke saying it was Hunter Biden, it doesn't look like it was Hunter Biden because I don't think he was at the White House that day. And we all know that Hunter Biden is a cokehead or an ex-cokehead. I don't know where he is in his recovery. But I just thought that was interesting. Be interesting to know what your theories are behind this, and I'll be interested to read them. That being said, that is my video for today, and have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.